again, Magnusites. I just stepped off to my throne of thought to answer your question. And we are back with another Magnus Answers. Now, this one comes to me and it says, subject line, some help on changing my life, please. And it's from a bunch of Roman numerals. You probably a smart cat because you didn't put all this together, and I ain't did Roman numerals since elementary school. I don't know what it means, but it's probably a cool number. Write me back and know what it means. Tell me what it means. Yeah. Shut up. I know I messed up. Anyway, so look. It says, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Magnus, I discovered your channel a short while back, and I've been an avid fan ever since. I love your energy, your presence, and your outlook on life. It would be a pleasure for me to hear from you. I would consider myself at the lowest point of my life. I'm 5'11", at least 30 pounds overweight, and failing engineer students in my university. I found that a few semesters ago I lost my passion for life. Everything became so dull, and I really didn't care much about anything. I slept a lot, became quite lazy, and ate nothing but junk food. Ultimately, I stayed depressed. My love and social life had been pretty much non-existent. I haven't had a girl in my life in a long while. I need to get back on track. I need to lose weight so I can feel better, more confident. I need to study hard and make better grades in school. And I need to find my footing in the social scene. Could you, kind sir, make a video giving me a few words of advice? Thank you. P.S. All it takes is one good video, and all the world will subscribe to your channel. 1 million subscribers! Woo! You know what, brother? The great thing about you is that you already know what you need to do, don't you? You said right there what you need to do. So why don't you do it? That's what's holding you back, right? It's getting the motivation, getting the drive to do it. Now, I want to take a step back because I just want to make sure that you tackle every issue that you have. Apparently, the love life and the social life is pretty much gone. I assume because of the depression. You sounded like you weren't having a hard time with the ladies beforehand. Sounds like it's mainly because maybe you've gained weight, your bad grades, and you've been in a depression. So you kind of become a recluse, a vagabond, roaming your room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tackle the engineering, which is probably the reason why you got that username. You can understand it, can't nobody else. Engineers are some smart motherfuckers. But anyway, you, first of all, you've lost your passion for life. Have you lost your passion for school and study? Like, do you want to be an engineer? Do you want to? Because if you don't want to be an engineer, then you need to find something else to study. You got what I'm saying? I wanted to be a computer programmer at one time. And one day I was at the computer and I found out, hey, this ain't nothing I want to do. I'd rather be drinking some damn beers and whipping somebody's ass, stomping a mud hole in their ass, and walking it dry. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Road said so. Sorry, went off on a little Stone Cold rant there. But seriously though, if it's not what you want to do, find something else. Junk food is known, literally, known to be as addictive or more than heroin and cocaine. Knowing that, when people are addicted to it, it's very hard to break the habit. Even I myself go back to it from time to time, but you have to persevere. You have to remember that if life was easy, everyone would be successful. You want to set yourself aside. You want to be a cut above the rest. Okay? You want to succeed. Use that as your fuel. Use something you can hold on to, something that is out there. You know what I mean? That is in the distance, that you can strive for, that is going to constantly motivate you. What is going to be that carrot dangling in front of your face? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people race dogs or animals or whatever, the owner's at the finish line while somebody else is you need something to drive you forward. What are you running for? You want the good health. You want the good grades. You like I said, you'll probably start getting the women again. You want the success in your field. So strive for that, man. Don't be the guy that gave up. Okay? Just look around you. I'm sure you can see all the guys that fucking gave up, right? There's a ton of them. Don't be that. Man, trust me. I have been through it. I have been through it. You're talking to a man that's already been through stuff that you're going through. I didn't know what I wanted to major in, did all that, and I didn't have no girlfriend at the time. Shit, at the time, the only thing I had going for me was my body. But it still didn't get me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because my confidence wasn't there. And I know why you're sleeping a lot. When people are depressed, they sleep a lot, man. When my mom died, I slept a lot. That's part of the depression, man. You're eating for comfort. That's why you're 30 pounds overweight. You got what I'm saying? So another thing you want to think about too is it could always be worse. And problems are relative. You know what I mean? What Bill Gates might worry about, I ain't worrying about. And what I worry about, he ain't fucking worried about. And I get that, but it could always be worse. There's probably some kid in a third world country sleeping on a fucking floor, foraging for food out of a fucking, garbage can, saying, yeah, you think you got it bad, buddy? The fuck are you worried? You lost your drive for life? Try coming over here, worrying about your life, worrying about food, where you're gonna get clean water, where you're gonna sleep for the night. Hey, you got a fucking bed to lay in? You got what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to step aside and we need to put things in a different perspective. So we can just say to yourself, you know what? It ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Because when it ain't that bad, you feel a little bit better. Always remember that. You feel a little bit better. And that's your goal. You're going to start feeling a little bit better. So, man, if you know how to get in shape, get in shape. Whatever it is, start walking every day. Start running every day. All right? Put down the junk food. Look at my fasting videos. You got what I'm saying? Get them books I was telling you about with how the mind thinks. Remember, this is the most powerful tool that you have. This is what governs everything. It does. There's also some discussion on the heart playing a huge role. Apparently, it has a huge mass of neurons, and a lot of people believe it's a second brain. It's the reason why when people say, you talking to me? People don't say, you're talking to me? You talking to me? They don't say, you say, you talking to me? Because it's something about that. You inherently feel that you are in here. That's another story. What I'm saying, you got to have a good gut feeling, okay? And you got to use that brain to bring in everything that you need. Okay, when you're using the law of attraction and you're thinking about good things, you're thinking about the goals that you want to achieve, how you want to be, you visualize yourself. When you start thinking like that, you start making all this feel real good. When you feel really good in your core, that is what's going to help drive you forward. Okay, so that's what I want you to do, man. You got to make yourself a dream board. You got to make yourself a dream book. You start writing down all your goals. This is what I want you to do. Start writing. I've told this before in other videos. I want you to start writing down your goals every day. The goals you feel great about. Write them down every day. Every single day. I don't care how many goals you got. If you got 40 of them, write 40 down. And I want you to smile as you're writing them. And after you're done writing them, I want you to read them out loud to yourself with conviction, pride, and confidence, as if you will achieve them. And you will write them down in the present tense, okay? If you're thinking, oh, well, I want to be an engineer. No, you write, I am an engineer, okay? Because your mind can't differentiate between the tenses. So when you say you are, it feels as if you already are. And it makes you act as if you already are, which will bring in the things that you need to create that reality for you. Got what I'm saying? You ever see the people that you kind of like, damn, they really think they the shit. But if you watch them, if they truly believe it, you're like, damn, now he got a nice car, he got a nice house, he got a badass girl. How the fuck did this ugly motherfucker who thought he was the shit a few years ago, because he faked it till he made it. The difference between the people that fake it and make it, and fake it and don't make it, are the ones that believe it and the ones that don't believe it. Some just trying to make themselves feel better. Or at least a lot of times they start out that way, and then they start to believe their own hype. Once you start to believe your own hype, as long as it's not too crazy, you know what I mean? You start to become your own hype. That's what happens. You got what I'm saying? When I went to IMTA and I want that, I just kept telling myself, I'm gonna win. I'm the best actor here. And it happened. It was crazy. It happened. So get out of that slump, man. Get out of that slump. Trust me, I've been there. I even go through it. Shit, y'all ain't with me 24 hours a day. Sometimes I'm going through stuff and I'm just like, man, sometimes I feel like quitting. I do. Sometimes I feel like quitting. It feels so easy to just go back to a regular mediocre fucking job with a car and eating McDonald's every day, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's easy. It's easy to be a bum, to be a nobody, to be somebody that gave up. That's easy. You want the challenge. As a man, you crave the challenge. Most men crave a challenge. They crave goals. They crave things to be conquered. Now, I'm not no fucking Napoleon. I don't want to kill people and run countries and shit. But I crave things to conquer. Goals to achieve. Levels to ascend to as a Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Like Vegeta, you gotta become the best. You have to want to become the best that you can possibly be. That's how you gotta look at it. Or you can look at things like Kakarot. Yeah, because Kakarot, Goku looks at things like, it's just easy. Hey, I could do that. Hey, okay, how do you do it? You know what I mean? Like, he's like that. Like, things, they're both two people you can look up, two characters while they're fictional you can look up to, man. Because one is striving to be the best and believes he's the best. You know, he's royal elite Saiyan blood, Vegeta. And he believes he is the absolute best. And it's what drives him to always top Goku. For you, you want to be the best you can be at life so you can conquer all the fucking bullshit that you go through. You know what I'm saying? But if you also look at it like Goku, his may be even more better because he looks at everything as being achievable. He doesn't look as it really as he likes to be challenged, but he always believes he can overcome his challenge. That's the cool thing. Except when he fought Cell, he knew he couldn't beat Cell, so he let Gohan do it. But that's a different thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that's how you gotta look at things. Look at it, love to be challenged, love to ascend to your next level, and love to just be the best that you can be, believing you can do it. I hope that I've encouraged you, sir. Carry on!